So the purpose of this little video is to talk to you a little bit about the course outline and why it's important. So usually in the first day of class, your professor will distribute something that looks like this, and this is your course outline. If you're taking the class online, it will probably be available online at the top of your page, maybe in the course overview or course outline section. Sometimes the course outline is called a syllabus. It will definitely have the number and name of the class on it, and probably the professor's name. So this is a very important document. It is really going to help you negotiate the course as you progress through the semester. And so when professors tell you to read it, they're really not saying this just to make you do something laborious and boring. They're really giving you this advice because they know that this document is going to be very helpful to you in getting the best grade that you possibly can for this course. So what is usually a little bit off-putting to students? Well, sometimes it's the length of it, because some course outlines that I have are like 18, 20 pages long. That's a long document, right? The second thing is that students think, well, I can just ask the professor if I don't understand something in the course outline, or the professor will just explain it to me. Well, yes and no, but sometimes you need to hear information several times through or see it several times through in order to get it. And so I think it's really good idea to have the course outline in a place where you can access it easily. If you keep a binder or a notebook, maybe you want to print it out and keep it in the front of your binder, or you may just want to have it, keep it on your online platform, on your learning management system, knowing that you can always access it once you need it. Typically on a course outline, you will see that the professor puts their information on there. You will see that the professor lists their office hours. I'm going to talk a little bit about office hours in another video, but you should see the time there. If you are taking an online class, your professor will actually provide you a link for your office hours, so make sure you know where that is. A lot of the information at the beginning of the course is stuff you might have already read in the course catalog. So the course description is probably going to be identical to what you've already seen in the course catalog. It tells you the prerequisites, and anything like field work or additional supplies are going to be listed in there, so you know exactly what's expected for this course. Course objectives are going to vary a lot from course to course. These ones happen to go with professional standards for teachers. In other courses, it might be related to content area. Also, you'll find that most colleges have their own policies about what should be covered in courses, and so that's going to be also in the objectives. We also have a statement on the course format and how the course will be evaluated. Clearly, every course in your college is going to be graded according to the guidelines of the college, right? There's going to be no exceptions on that one. Right, so here's the first important section is the required readings. Do you have to get the textbook? If it is required, yes, you do have to get the textbook. It is also law for us to notify the bookstore months in advance, right, when you register what those books would be. So this is regulation that helps you as a student plan your courses and whether you can afford not just the tuition, but also the supplies and the books that you need for that course. In my case, I'm not particularly concerned about the format. You can have an electronic format, you can buy the hardcover book, but you need to check that as well. It should stay on your course outline if there's a required format. Recommended means it's recommended, right? That means you don't have to buy it, but it is going to be something that's going to be helpful to you. So here I have the style manual and also a book called Out of My Mind, which is really It's a great book about a girl with cerebral palsy, but it really should be subtitled, What Not to Do If You're in Special Education. She's very brilliant insights on special education. Now, the assignments part is very important because this is what you're going to need to do to get the grade, right? So the assignments are going to break down what you need to get the grade. And so these are the things you should highlight and make sure that you absolutely do them. We'll talk about grading and weights, how grades are weighted in another video. So the assignments is the part that you want to, first time you get your course outline, I shouldn't have gone past that so quickly. I should go back and read that through again and highlight everything that I need to do for this course. And at this time, sometimes people go straight to the course calendar and they actually put in their planners the due dates. The policies are important. They apply to you. We'll talk about policies in another video. And also here, what happens towards the end, here's your calendar. So this is going to have your due dates on it. You might want to take those right away, right? Here's your due date and put that in your planner. So why is this so long? So one of the things that I'm very honest about and open about is how your assignments are graded. And that's the mystery. That's why you got to read the whole thing. Because there's the mystery right here on page 12 is how do I do that research review? What topic should I pick? How should I organize my paper? Well, all of that information is actually in your course outline. And not only that, how we're going to grade it, right? You get points for doing the main points. You get points for considering relevant laws and policies. You get points for putting things in APA style. These are all the ways that you're going to get a good grade in this class. And I do that for every assignment. And then at the end, I have a bibliography. So if you're having a hard time finding articles, you can use one of the articles here and ask the librarians to help you. So there's the main highlights of the course outline. And there's the reason, and the reasons why you should really read it. It's because it's going to give you very valuable information on how to earn a good grade in this class.